Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy this Goldylocks Productions presentation of the Joyful Findings Show with your host, Melissa Parks.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Joyful Findings Show. Today is July 22nd, 2020. Woo! I hear it's Mary Magdalene Day, feast day, so I hope you guys are feasting it up on everything that you totally enjoy. Hoping you guys are tapping into that divine feminine energy, bringing some balance into everything you have going into your life, balancing the masculine and the feminine, bringing all kinds of balance into our lives, right? Because we're really seeking balance. We're really seeking some kind of balance. So how are you guys all doing out there today? How is life treating you? Are you guys creating out there? What do you have going on in your lives? Hi, Valley. Thanks for stepping in. And it looks like she's going to tag Stephanie. So hopefully Stephanie's out there too. Awesome, guys. Glad you guys could make it. There's lots of new energy starting to flow in and starting to awaken us more. It feels like, I don't even know where to start, because I can tell you right before I started my show, I started to feel it right in my solar plex first. So, hey, Jules, how are you? Thanks for tapping in. So when before my show started today, I started to get this blockage in the solar plexus. Okay. So, you guys, whoever's feeling this blockage in your solar plex, this is, your power center. So take all your power back from outside sources, take everything back to yourself. I feel like, suck it all back into yourself. Because we're going to help clear that today. Say hi, Christopher.
Hi.
Okay, go play.
Why am I on this side?
Because it's reversed. I'll explain it later. Go play. He's so observant. Anyway, so this is awesome. So there's a lot of clearing going on in that. And that's also helping clear out a lot of fear. I feel like we're clearing a lot of fear out of that power center as well, because things are still, upheavaled. Things are still being shifted and changed and moved and everything else. So now I feel like that needs to change. And I also felt a little bit of twinging in my heart chakra before my show started as well. So let's clear out our solar plex, and let's definitely clear out our heart chakras today so that we get this full flow, because I feel like that's where a lot of the stop is. And there might be a little bit of stuff going into people's root chakra too. Maybe you're still in survival mode or something, but I feel like the energy that's being sent to you guys today is to go through every single one of your chakras. It's going through and it's just reattuning everything so that you are at your highest vibration right now. Because being at your highest vibration right now is what is changing the earth. This is how we are creating new earth, by our vibration. Everything is energy. You are energy. I am energy. Christopher, that was just in the room, is energy. Each one of you that are tapping into my show is energy. And you have all this energy going on around you. And we're starting to connect in more with this energy that we have going on. And we collectively are starting to raise that vibration, okay? We're starting to really... And I can feel it. I can feel it as I do this. We're starting to raise that vibration. And as we raise this vibration up, we are helping those around us. Okay. And this is very important, because as we are changing, remember, it's important that we help each other, right? It's very important that we are there for each other, that we are there for our communities, that we are there for our family if they want to be in our lives. If they don't, then that's their choice as well. Don't forget, everyone has free will down here, right? Free will. God said we had free will on earth. So I hope you're choosing with your own free will. Because there's a lot of things that are shifting and changing right now. And it's like, I feel like it's bubbling up in a lot of people, and a lot of people are stepping outside of their boxes. I have to tell you, because I can see Sarah Ingrata is over here in my little chat section, and she's been posting some beautiful music. Oh my God, Sarah, your voice is amazing. So keep doing that. And then I have Barbara over here from California. She's painting rocks. They're fabulous. She's doing what she loves. She's doing her passion, and then I have others on here that are definitely starting to tap in and do what their passion is. And sometimes we still don't know. Sometimes we're like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But let me tell you right now, as we are moving forward, those things that are going to show you what it is are going to pop up in front of you. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it. And the energy that's going out there is kind of intense, and it's changing a lot of things. I had a client and a dear friend send me a video from her house the other night where the lights were flashing in a ceiling fan that didn't work. After, you know, she went out and looked at the stars, she was connecting in with her angels, her guides, her loved ones, her friends, and all that stuff. And then it came in and it was giving her a message. And this has happened 2 days in a row. And then I get another one yesterday morning from another friend who was communicating with a past loved one, and they started flickering the light in their garage. So you guys, the energy is really starting to pick up. These our angels, our guides, our loved ones, they really want to communicate with us. We just need to open up and pay attention to what those things are, okay? Because sometimes you don't recognize them for what they are in that moment, you know? And don't be afraid of it. It's nothing to be afraid of. Go, all right, so what does this mean? Okay, so then start feeling what you're feeling or listen to what you're listening to. However, the messages are going to be coming to you, because lately they're coming forward tenfold. So whatever intuition that you have is opening up even more. You're starting to connect even higher. You're letting go of past beliefs that were holding you down. There's a lot of things that are shifting and changing in your own lives to help you create the joy and the happiness that you want, right? So all these things that are shifting and changing, right? Because we're almost at 6 months of being in this transitional, you know, actually all of so far 2020 has been pretty transitional, even if you start in January. Okay, so we are in like full transition, okay? And through this full transition, they want you to put on your armor of God. They want you to follow your God sense. They want you to tap into your God self, your higher intuition, everything else inside of yourself. They want you to go within, right? I always call that the deep dive. Let's dive deep. And you got to go right into your heart chakra, because this is where our soul self resides inside of our body. The rest is, you know, there. It's our suit, whatever you want to call it. But taking that deep dive, I guess people need to clear their throat chakra out there too. So start speaking your truth. Sometimes it makes people mad, but it's time for you to start doing it. But it's also about taking that deep dive, going in within, finding out who you really are, what you really want, and getting out of what we've been taught, right? Because things are starting to change now so much, so fast, that you guys can create the futures that you want. And I've been telling you this all of 2020. It's about the clear vision about what you want us to create for your life. So you want to create more happiness. You want to create more joy. You want to create more abundance. You want to create more love. And you have the steering wheel. Again, every week I say, here's your steering wheel. Where are you driving your craft? Where are you wanting to go? Are you going in that direction? Is it bringing you joy to get up every day and go to work? Or is it driving you crazy and going, oh, this is horrible, I don't want to do this? Because now it's time for you to go, all right, this is what I enjoy, this is what I want to do, and now I'm going to do it, okay? And have no fear, and know that God has your back and is helping you along the way, right? Because fear is one of those things that hold us back. It just jumps up, it becomes the boogeyman, it becomes whatever. And it just stops us in our tracks, and it keeps us in that mindset. And we're just going, no more boogeymans, no more of that. We're clearing out the darkness. We only want to be our shiny ray of light, and we want to shine that ray of light everywhere we go. Whether it's to the grocery store or to the park, or you're just out in nature by yourself, we want to be spreading that joy everywhere we go, and we want to feel it 24/7. So how do we feel it 24/7? By raising our vibration. And how do we raise our vibration? We get out of old thought patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us, things that were taught to us that are no longer true for us. You're starting to really sort out what your truth is. They're showing me lots of it's almost like spring cleaning on the inside. Yeah, I used to think this and I used to think that. And it's okay to say, I used to think this and I'm sorry, I was wrong. I had to process the information to get things morally understood. They're having a hard time with that word. Understood. So that it's more understood to what it is that your true self is trying to accomplish while we're here. So I know it is interesting that the energies are trying to focus. The energies are all over the place. So they're going to be all over the place in this too. So thank you for noticing. And it's great about being observant, right? Because when you're more observant, right, you may actually see things actually pop up in my screen that you don't normally see. You may see actually be able to see a figure of somebody. You may be able to see energy of some sort. There's a lot of energy going on, and you guys are starting to open up. Third eye has been clearing a lot. I guess I'm going to talk about chakras a lot today. So third eye's been clearing a lot. You guys have been taking a lot of patience and clearing out that and doing meditation on clearing that and just energetically working on energizing your cells. You guys are doing a lot of the work that needs to be done in your body, reactivating a lot of your DNA. Again, they're going to give me goosebumps as I say that. So a lot of you guys are, how do you feel about that? How do you guys feel about reenacting or reconnecting a lot of your DNA and getting more online? Doesn't it feel fabulous? I mean, oh, I just love it. Because that's going to also help us stay at that higher connection. Okay. That's going to help us stay at that higher connection, that higher frequency, that higher vibration. And you can tell they're very excited because I'm just, and I just noticed it's 1:11. They want me to point that out, at least here in Sarasota. All right. So I should also mention that if you guys have any questions today, make sure to pop them over there in the little chat box, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys might have today. Tapping into your energy is one of the lovely things that I love to do. And there's so much going on right now. So maybe I am your source of validation. Maybe I'm that spiritual kick in the butt. Sometimes I like to tell my clients sometimes, you know what I mean? They're like, all right, I'm ready to do it now. I feel empowered. I'm ready to go. And that's how you should be feeling about everything that you're doing right now. You should feel that kind of passion. You should feel that kind of enthusiasm as you're moving forward to make these great changes, right? Because we are part of that 5D earth that we're creating, right? As the old 3D structures fall down around us, and they're falling down. They're just like, you know, they're being imploded and they're falling down. And as we're here, we are creating the new structures. So I want you guys to notice any places that are in your towns or in your cities where you can create this new business that you have in your mind. Okay, because I feel like people are going to work with you, and I feel like this is the new time for you to create something new and be out there. Okay, so maybe you find yourself a little studio if you're an art person, or maybe you're another intuitive and you find yourself a little office to work at. I feel like you need to look to see what's out there, because this is going to help to expand as well. Because as the old structures fall, we're already building up the new structures. We're already building them up. You know, it's so weird. They just showed me energetically it falls down, it goes up. So I hope you guys can see that. And again, they're lighting me up with all my goosebumps. So goosebump it up. Okay, so that's the energy. That's what's going on right now. And I know sometimes it gets hard to see that because we kind of get caught in the 3D and the things that are really going on around us, you know, especially if you're turning on the news and stuff, it kind of gets depressing a little bit. I say step away from that a little bit, tap into your higher self and just go, all right, how does this feel to me? What does my higher self say I should be doing? Because really it's about tapping into that higher self. Okay, it's tapping into that. It's like, totally connecting. They keep showing me like two plugs connecting, like, you know, and a male and a female plug, and we're just connecting them together and you're staying connected. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm connecting into a wall as well. So it's like connecting the two. So get those two connected. Okay. And that's you connecting to your higher self. It's you connecting to everything that you truly desire and all that stuff. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Yes, Dustin, I'm glad you chimed in too, because you're the one that noticed the energy as it's trying to focus on me and the things, and the light will change a lot too. It's way crazy. All right, woo, woo. All right, any guidance? All right, where's my first question? I'll let Tiffany find them for me today. I love that you guys are doing that, but I'll leave Tiffany in charge unless I see something. Let's see what we got here. All right, any guidance for, all right, there we go. Thank you. Let's see. And Max on their move on 9/1. Oh, they're moving September 1. Okay, Karen, let me tap in for that. Okay, so any guidance for them? I feel like it's going to go really easy. I feel like this is exactly where they're supposed to be going. Everything's going to fall into place just the way it's supposed to. Packing, moving, everything, unpacking. It's like easy. And this is also like their new start. I'm just getting like this new start because They were showing me like new expansion as well, because this is like the energy expanding out is what they're showing me. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of expansion with their move. Okay. And I feel like this is going to be good for everybody, like family included. So I feel like it's like this new start. And this is actually where they're both going to open up their heart chakra even more, because they're showing me it's like, it feels like more of like a forever home, or it's like an oasis of a home. It's like a dream. Okay. So I feel like this is going to be starting more of that dream stuff, and it expands on that heart chakra and just moves out and out and out and just expands. So I feel like they're going to have a great move. I love it. It's going to be awesome for them. So I hope that will be helpful for them, Karen. You guys, good luck on your move. Beep, beep, beep. I love it. Because it's like, I feel like people are ready to move too. Okay. So if you feel like you're ready to move, it's time to move. Okay. If you don't like where you live, then find something that you like, or a place that you like. If you don't like the town you live in anymore, maybe you move a town over, maybe you move out of state. But I feel like everyone needs to tap into where you belong. Right? Where you feel like you belong. Because like when I moved to Sarasota, I knew I belonged here. This is like the first place that ever felt like home. I lived in Connecticut and I lived in Maine, and this felt like home. Okay. So home, where does home feel like to you? Okay. Where does that feel like to you? Okay. So tap into that. Okay. So my next question is beep, beep, beep. All right, Sarah. I would love a message. All right, Sarah, I got you, girl. Okay, Sarah, keep doing your music. I feel like you need to be sharing it out even more than that. I feel like you need to spread it out more. And see, I'm all tongue tied now. Your voice is amazing. You sound like a little angel. You sound like an angel. That's the best way for me to describe it. I was like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. But anyways, they want you to do more of that, because that's helping you step outside of your box. And I feel like you're ready to create something new with that. So now it's time. What do you want to keep creating, Sarah? There's something that's new inside of you too. I know you're getting all earthy and stuff, but they're also showing me there's like this new creative wave that's coming through. And they also tell me that intuitive, I feel like you're going to be writing a song if you haven't written one already. But the words are being channeled to you. So open up to that channel so you can also write that song. And I feel like you will find someone that actually writes music that will help put that together for you. I feel like there's a connection that's going to be made very soon. So I will leave that with you, Sarah. I can't wait to hear what you come up with. Woo, woo, woo. All right. That's so awesome. Oh, thank you, Karen. You're thankful and appreciative of all I do. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have to tell you, the more that I do this, the more that I connect in with you guys, the more that I know that I am just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I just appreciate you guys, because it fills my heart to be able to do what I'm doing. It really fills my heart. It brings me joy and passion to be able to step into this role, because I was always the quiet one. I was always hiding in the back of the class, being the quiet one, never wanting to talk, never be seen, never be heard. And now I'm like, woo, everybody hear me. I have things to say. But it's not me. It's my channel. So I appreciate you guys. The energy is crazy today. All right. What else do I got here? All right, let's see. All right, any messages for me today? All right, Ruth, what you need today, honey? Let's see, Ruth. All right, so I don't know what this means, but I feel like I'm playing with clay. I feel like I'm playing with Christopher, and I'm rolling some clay into a ball. So I feel like you're in the middle of getting ready to mold something new. I feel like there is definitely something that you're molding into something new. It's like it's creating, and it's going to come full circle, whatever it is, because that's why they had me folding it into or rolling it into a circle. So I feel with whatever this is, you're starting to really click into it. And also they want me to tell you about your abilities. Start trusting them more. There's still a little fear about trusting all the abilities that you have. And they really want you to start really trusting those abilities right now, because it's very important that you trust your inner abilities. You trust your inner guidance. It's like that GPS I was talking about last week, or whenever I talked about it last. It's like helping us lead that guidance. It's leading us where we need to go. You know, it's taking us in that forever motion into that, and forward. They want you to keep moving forward. They keep showing it forward. And there's lots of love shining out from you. So I feel like you have a lot to share, Ruth. So it's time for you to start sharing a lot of this love, a lot of this information, and share it with everyone far and wide, far and wide. They keep saying far and wide. So Far and wide, my dear. Send it out there far and wide. Even in meditations, let that heart vibration, let it go out. Let it go out. So I'm going to leave that with you, my dear. You guys are so much fun today. You guys have brought in so much energy. Woo, you guys are like loving it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. All right. Are there any messages from my brother Ryan from Amanda? Sure. Let me tap into that. Let's see. What's going on with Ryan. Ryan. I feel like Ryan is in this decision-making mode right now, and he really has to decide what he really wants. Not what somebody else really wants, but what Ryan really wants. What does Ryan really desire? Ryan is, I feel like there's all this stuff coming out of the heart chakra. I feel like I'm doing my spring cleaning. And it's funny because I feel like I'm pulling ribbons out. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be hard. I feel like there's like, it's been just blocked up with these ribbons, but because he's listening to other people, feeling out other people's things. So I feel like Ryan definitely needs to sit with himself and decide what Ryan really, truly wants in his life. Because I feel like he's in that total decision mode. Like it's a yes or a no, and he has to make that decision. So I'm going to say good luck, Ryan. You have to really go deep within and find out what that really is for you. So I hope that will be helpful for Ryan. Amanda, thanks for asking a question for your brother. That's awesome. All right. So, all right. So it looks like Kimberly. Oh, Valley's next. Hey, Valley. Any messages for me, please? Valley, just keep being positive. Keep training your brain to do the right thing. Stand in your power. But don't abuse your power. They want you to move forward. It's like I see you marching along and creating everything that you want to create now. And now while you're doing that, it's also mending relationships. I feel like mending relationships is going to be taking place through this. They show me like mending instead of like separation. So there's going to be like a Band-Aid put on that. So that's going to fix things for you. And they also show me keep dreaming big because it's going to come to fruition. Just know that good things are on the way. It's kind of like, they keep showing me like a pot of gold is on the way. So just know that the good luck is on your side. And it's going to be coming very quickly. Just have patience. They want you to have patience, Valley. And then they have me changing up the energy again, you guys. Anytime they have me start burping. So I'm going to leave that with you, Valley. Things are going to be great for you as you move forward. I love that. And then they want me to notice it's 1:22. So I want you guys to, I want to know if you guys are paying attention to the things that are showing up in front of you, whether it's the numbers that are showing up with you, names, pictures, anything, the clouds, you know, it's like I took a picture of a man in the cloud the other day and looked like he was smoking a cigarette or something. You know what I mean? But are you guys paying attention to all the observations that are going on around you, of everything that your spirits, your angels and guides are showing you? Everything is a message. Everything that shows up in our lives means something. Are you tapping in to get the full message? All right, let's see. My next one is Kimberly. Kimberly, any messages for Rick from Patsy, his mom? Well, let's see what Rick, maybe his mom will come through. Let's see. All right. So, okay. So, all right. So the message for Rick is I feel like there's still a little bit of a heart chakra stuff going on for him. And it feels like it needs to be cleared energetically. And I feel like it has to do with love. I feel like it has to do with love of his mom, maybe, and just love of life or whatever. But I feel like there's some clearing that needs to take place. And as you can see, I'm doing like this. So whatever they're doing for Rick right now, is to help clear that out, because it was like, it's time to change. It's time to let go. It's time to release yourself from the burdens you've been holding on to. They're not all yours. They want you to stand in your power, radiate the love that you are, and step out of your box, step out of your comfort zone and create new, because it's time for you to create new, Rick. It's time for you to create new and get out of the past, and move into the future, because you're going to create something beautiful. And that's what I'm being shown. And it's going to just like pop right out in front of them. You just never know how they're going to explain that. So I'm going to leave that message for Rick. So there you go. So that's so funny that you guys are asking like third party questions today, you know, or second party questions, which I don't mind doing. But sometimes I can tell you that the spirits won't want me to go over you, because whatever you're going to ask is probably going to be more important than what you may be asking for another. They're letting me do it today, but normally sometimes they won't let me do that. So I'm just letting you guys know that. But the energy is very strong today, and maybe people just need the message to change. Marsha, hi, honey. Of course I have a message for you, my little feng shui queen. Let's see. I feel like your business is picking up. I feel like you've been busy. And maybe not the feng shui, but maybe more the real estate stuff. But things are going to start picking up very quickly. I feel like things are going to move very fast. And your thinking is moving very fast as well. You're starting to create those changes that you need to change. I feel like we're beating the street, honey. I feel like we're going. We got things going on. Okay, so things are going to be, things are being shaken up, but they're being shaken up in such a way. And they said that you are trusting so much now that you are following your intuition, your inner guidance, and you're starting to radiate more. People are starting to go, what are you doing? You're so shiny now, or you're so bright. So just know that people are going to start noticing more and more of your light, and that you are affecting everybody on a physical and a spiritual level in their presence. So Marsha, keep shining your light. Love you, girl. I love that. You guys are so awesome. And I love that a bunch of people that actually know me are popping on here. And I'm glad that you guys are coming on here that I don't even know. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the Joyful Finding Show, as we create joy together, as we create this joy with each other. Woo! Dustin, I have been told to read people, and you answered my question and didn't even know it or think that you did. I do that all the time. And I don't even plan to do that. Spirit knows exactly whoever's listening and what they need to hear. And they're going to channel that information through me so that you get it. Okay. So, I don't know how it happens. It just happens. So, woo! You just don't know how it happens. I just kind of like grab information out of the air. Sometimes it seems like, you know what I mean? So anyways, with everything I'm going to go a little further with you for a minute, Dustin, because I feel like you're very intuitive. I feel like you should be trusting yourself more. I feel like you need to get out of your own way. You have a thought pattern that needs to be broken. It's one that's been instilled with you for a long time, and it's time to break it because it doesn't serve your highest and best good. And now you want to break free and step into your highest and best good. And they show me you being, as soon as you do that, it's kind of like being free. And they show me just like light air just floating all around. And it's so weird, but I feel like there's all these little twinkly lights as well. So there's like all this new change that's going on for you. And it's the magic that you're creating from your mind, from your heart, from your soul self, and out into this future that you're creating. So keep rocking that, Dustin. You guys are awesome. And I don't know how I answer people's questions, but sometimes me just answering someone else's question can answer 5 other people's questions just because of the way it's delivered, maybe the words that are being said, or somehow it just pertains them. You know what I mean? So yes. Hi, CV. Melissa, this is so crazy. I woke up this morning thinking of the words solar plexus and heart chakra, and here you are mentioning it. Well, maybe I was tapping into you, CV, before this all started, because it was just it felt all tight. It feels a lot more released now. So I feel like us coming together and spreading our energy and being with each other and creating all this high vibration, because you guys are helping add to this vibration. You know what I mean? So it's like, woo, changing up the energy and creating this new vibration with each other. So I love this. And I love Jeremy said, train your brain to do the right thing. And that's true. We have to train our brain to do the right thing, right? Because we've been trained to do wrong things in parts of our lives from somebody, and we're starting to recognize those now. So it's about us definitely doing what we want now in our brain. All right. Marion Conaway. I don't know why I just got drawn into this. I don't even know who you are or where you came from. Got a reason for me? Spirit directed you to me. It's random things. Maybe there's some kind of energy that you need here today that's going to help you move forward, because I feel like you have some kind of block that's in front of you a little bit, and maybe it's one that you put in front of yourself. So here you go. I'm here to help you remove that block, because it feels like It's weird because it feels like a screen of some sort. You know what I mean? So just rip it down, get everything out of your way, and tap into your higher self, because really it's about tapping into who you really are. And maybe you're still trying to figure that out. I feel like there's a lot of choices going on too. I feel like you're juggling in your brain a little bit. So it's time to put all maybe those out on paper, and that will help you figure something out too, because I feel like you're in that. You're also trying to figure things out, because I feel like you're moving things around a little bit. Yeah, it's like okay, they're showing me the pieces of the puzzle. You're trying to fit the pieces of the puzzle. So you're at each puzzle piece you find is like kind of wowing you. So just keep finding more of those puzzles pieces, connecting the dots to who you really are, and spread more love and joy, because this is the Joyful Finding Show. It's about spreading love and joy. So I'm going to leave that with you, Marion. Thanks for finding us today, even if it was by accident. I appreciate you. The guides, the angels, everyone appreciates you. Whew, I tell you what, the energy is strong and flowing today. You guys are bringing in a lot of love. You guys are bringing in a lot of energy, and you guys are here helping shift and change the world. And that makes me so happy, and that makes me so joyful. It just brings on everything that I've known that to be true of this world, right? To see the kind people, to be part of the kind people, to be part of that love, to be part of that change, right? Because everything that's breaking down around us, everything that's falling down around us has to break. It has to fall. It has to go. It doesn't work for our highest and best selves. If you wake up every day and go, I'm only connecting what's for my highest and best self today. You know what I mean? And then you will only connect in what's for your highest and best self that day. You won't run into those lower energy things that feel like they knock you out sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like stepping into our power, stepping into that energy bubble I like to talk about, my protection bubble I like to talk about. I like to look like Glinda the Good Witch in the Wizard of Oz in my pink translucent bubble. I wear it everywhere, in my car, in the grocery store, everywhere. So the negative energy has to stay outside my bubble. I don't absorb it. This is really good for you empaths out there that seem to like absorb everything that you walk by and stuff like that. So really just bubble up, clear your energy, and don't carry anyone else's stuff. Just be in your own little bubble. It's really not being selfish. You're really just taking care of yourself. This is your self-care bubble. We have to have self-care. Remember, self-care. All right. Love that. So remember your self-care. All right, Jules, is there anything you see in my surrounding spiritual energy? All right, let me tap in for that. All right, help see your picture a little bit. All right, let's see. All right, so what I'm seeing is there's either someone or something that is irritating you within your 6 feet realm. So someone that either lives with you, is close to you, there's some kind of negative energy going back and forth. There's not a same mindset type of thing. I don't think it's anything dangerous. It just needs to be cleared. It just needs to be, I feel like communication needs to be taking place there. So there's better communication. But I feel like they're also showing me like this little hurricane of energy going around through you. So I feel like they're doing like an energy clearing on you and just doing a chakra, because they really want you to touch your highest potential. And sometimes I feel like you go there, but then there's something that stops you as well. It like stops you like midpoint maybe. And they just want you to shoot all the way to your highest potential. Stay there, stay connected to that. And also I feel like there's going to be some changes going on in your personal life, whether where you're living or where you're working, there's going to be some kind of change there. This is going to be a change for the best for you. So just enjoy that, and always work with how do they want to word this? Because they're just showing me this whirlwind still. They want you to work with your highest and best energy at all times. Okay. So they show me like this, and I feel like they're doing a lot of work on your crown right now, Jules. And it's like they're really doing a lot of clearing. There's going to be this big connection that's going to be going on, and it's just going to be tremendous for you. So open up, be your highest self, and enjoy yourself moving forward, because you are the creator of your change. And my son is coming to play again. All right, Christopher. I love you, but no. Go. Thank you. There's no time for that now. That's for a whole other show that he's got going on. I have a 5-year-old that acts like he's 15, everybody. Just so you know, the kids are growing up really, really fast now. So yes, I hope that was helpful to you, Jules. And Amanda says, would you say they're joyful findings? Ha ha ha. They're always joyful findings, Amanda. We are finding joy in everything that we're doing and everything. And if you're not, it's time for you to change it, right? If you're not creating joy in your life, he applied at 133. I believe that. He's my little spiritual baby. He was born at exactly 9 a.m. And people like, at 9 a.m., exactly on the dot? And like, yes, exactly on the dot. He's my little magic baby. He's so cute. He brought in a lot of energy too. And he's been watching these weird things on YouTube. So he's like all being imitating stuff. I got to find him some new stuff to watch and entertain himself. But he's being very creative. So it's just like when I talked about like the art that's here from last week. And if you guys didn't check it, check out the archive show so you see it. And then Christopher and I started creating stuff on the computer, doing some 3D art and stuff like that. And then he's totally in to working with clay since Christmas. I've probably bought him like 5 or 6 different things of clay, and he just keeps creating. And he's just, it's amazing the things that this kid is learning to do. It's amazing. So what else do you guys have going on out there? What are you guys creating that's new? Are you creating your joy? Are you creating your happiness? Are you standing in your power? Are you being who you need to be? Are you still listening to outside things? Do you still have fear? What do you have going on? Because now it's time for you to change. It's not now time for you to create that change that's going to make you happy and that's going to make you joyful. And the only one that can do that is you. Okay, no one can do it for you, right? No one can do it for you. And it's so weird. I feel like so dreams. Let's talk about dreams for a minute, okay? Because now I finally understand one of my dreams from when I was a child, one of my nightmares. I may have brought this up last week. I don't know, but I feel like it keeps coming up and they keep showing me the pictures, so I'm supposed to share it. Okay, so when I was probably 8, 9 years old, it was definitely before we moved to Maine. I used to have this reoccurring nightmare of this really, really, really tall, 45-foot tall Pinocchio. And it's taken me, 40 years to figure out what that dream means. But now I understand that everything that I was being taught then was a lie, okay? Or everything that I was perceiving from my higher self was showing me that it was a big lie, right? Because it showed me something that showed me this really big, tall Pinocchio walking down my street, and I was always peeking out the door. It was only open this much, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, oh my God, that's a really big Pinocchio, and his nose was really long. So just know that we've been lied to on so many different levels in this lifetime. It's time for you to tap in and find out where that truth is for yourself, okay? We are not going to be the little puppets anymore because they keep showing me the Pinocchio with the little puppets, right? So it's like we are cutting all the strings from being the puppet and being just ourselves, being our human, lovely selves, because that's where our guidance comes from, our higher selves. That connection stays always that connection stays. But now it's like we're finding out what our real truth is. And they want you to do discernment about everything that you're reading, everything that you're watching, and tap in and go, all right, is that for my highest and best self? Is that for my highest and best self? Is that for my highest and best self? They really want you to start knowing what it is, because the change is coming so quickly that things we thought 10 years ago are not true now. Things that we thought 20 years ago are not true now. So it's like we are creating the new change as the old changes fall, but those are the old beliefs that we still have to let go of that are not here or created for our highest and best good. Because now it's time for us to create everything out of our highest and best good. Okay, because that's what you have to say. I go, because like when I start my readings and stuff, I call in all my angels and guides. I call in whoever you might be, angels and guides. I call in my audience. I call in all my audiences, angels and guides. I ask only for the highest and best information today. And thank you. And you're guaranteed to always get the highest and best information. You just have to ask for it, okay? And I need all of you to connect to the highest and best information at all times, because as Earth changes, we are changing. We are rapidly in this transformation of change. Okay, it's like, woo, they keep showing us, they show me like we're rolling down a hill, like we're this snowball at the top of the mountain. and it's building up as we're going down. It's not an avalanche, it's just a big ball. And we're starting to understand so much more. We're starting to understand everything that we did not understand before, right? Because our spiritual self and our human self have kind of been disconnected, right? And now we're trying to bring that connection back together. And now we're going to bring that into balance, just like we are the male and the female. We're going to bring everything back into balance. We're going to bring Earth back into balance. We're going to bring, the climate back into balance. We're going to bring, everything back into balance. We are part of that change to bring everything back into balance. You are part of that change to bring everything back into balance. You have more power than you can imagine. Okay? Start using it. Start using it, and start using it from your imagination, even if you think it's made up. I don't care. They want you to use your imagination, and they want you to use it wildly, and they want you to dream big, and they want you to dream about good things. Okay, we've already got enough of the bad going on. Okay, we got that in the background right now, right? We're all walking away from that right now. We're walking away from all that, and as we're walking forward, we're creating the new. Okay, so it's all about what you're going to create next and what you're going to start to create. So bring it on, people. I can't wait to see what we create, because we're creating this together. And it brings me great joy that this is actually happening. A lot of people are like, oh my God, I wish 2020 would be over. And this is actually a very exciting time to be alive right now, people, because we have asked for this over and over again, lifetime after lifetime, to change all this stuff. Now the change is happening. And now it's like, woo! It's like that big wave coming in, and, we feel like we're either surfing it, we're stuck in the middle, or we're undertowed. So I say, everyone, get your little surfboards. Let's get on top of that wave. Let's go create something beautiful, and let's crash that wave together into the beautiful new earth that we're creating together. I love it. I love you guys. They're just sending so much vibration and energy through me. Can you guys see it? Can you guys feel it? They're just like... I was like, woo, okay, so that's awesome. Ooh, that's good. Block everything that's not for your highest and best good, because they have their own lessons to learn. Everybody here on Earth, right? I talked a little about the little bubble. You can picture each of us, right, in our little bubbles, right? You can see us all in our little bubbles, all floating around Earth, and we all have our lessons and our tests and everything that we decided we wanted to learn while we were here on Earth, right? And now that we've learned, probably... I would say that a lot of you listening have learned 95 to 98, 99% of everything that you need to learn. Of course, there's always going to be that 1% left that we always have left to learn. There's always something, but I'm talking earth stuff. I'm talking earth vibration. I'm talking your earth lives. I'm talking about what you can create, what's been taken away from us, and what we're going to create that's new, and all that fun stuff. So now it's like we're flipping the coin, right? What was dark is now going to be light, and what was light is now going to be dark, but now the light wins, if that makes sense. I need you all to raise your vibration so the light does continue to win, right? We've all been going through these changes through all of this, right? All our lives, since day one when we were born, or maybe even when we were conceived, or maybe we knew what was going on even before we were born. We all signed up for this. We said, hey, let's go to Earth for 2020. We want to be there. We want to be part of the change, and we want that to happen for us. Yes, everyone, check out my website. She's put it up there on the screen. You guys are welcome to go check that out, book appointments, whatever you need. Check out the links for all my friends that I have on there, because I love them and I want to share everybody, because it's about us coming together as communities. That's why I want us all to be sharing each other. It's about us sharing each other. It's not about just building one. It's about building the community. It's about building each other. It's about building everyone. Okay. So I want you guys to think about that in the back of your minds as we're moving forward. How do we build up ourselves? How do we build up each other? How do we start to create something new and loving that we actually would love to live in here and, have joy every day, because now it's time to create that. It's definitely time to create that. It's definitely time to create that. I'm going to repeat that again. It's definitely time to create that, because we have the power to create everything that we want to create. It's like magic. Okay. It's really like magic, because really you have to think it, right? And that's why I talk about retraining your brain so you can think it. You know what I mean? So what do you want to think about? What do you want to do? What do you want to do about life? How do you want to create new? It's like a lot of times, it's like start out with your blank slate. Okay. Start out with your blank slate. Okay, I'm starting fresh from today. This very moment, I'm starting fresh from this very moment, and I want to start X, Y, Z. I want to do whatever it is. I want to create this house. I want to live in this place. You imagine it in your brain. The universe is going to start bringing that stuff to you. You have to believe it first, okay? We always believed we had to work hard and do all this stuff to get it done. We had to show up, right? Now we have to we still have to put in the effort. Don't get me wrong. The effort still needs to be there, but it does not have to be the hardest struggle that it has been. We are going to create easiness. We are going to create joy through fluidness. We're going to be able to tap in a lot more telepathically. And I feel like a lot of us already do. You know, we all connect with each other. And it's funny because I'm showing up in my clients' dreams now. I don't know what I'm doing there sometimes, but they're like, hey, you were in my dream last night. I'm like, oh, cool. What was I doing there? Because I don't remember any of it. You know what I mean? But we are here to create new earth. We are here to create the joys that we want to have here on earth. And you guys are the master creators. So create. And the right before it changed, I saw the 144. So again, they're always showing the numbers. They're always keeping on track. And now I have one of my friends on Facebook who sends me every time she sees like 222, 333, 111, she's sending me a message. And I love it because it's a code and I know people are connecting in, and this is perfect because the numbers are a code, right? Everything that we have going on is helping us to remember who we really are, really tap into that heart center of who we really are and who we need to be right now. And remembering, I'm going to repeat it again, that you are the master creator of what's next. What are you going to create next? What is it? Because you are creating it, okay? Good or bad, you're the creator of it. I say create good, happy, joyful, abundance, whatever it is you're looking for, reaching out and helping your community, whatever that is. I feel like a lot of people want to go out and volunteer a little bit too. I don't know where that's coming from out there right now, but do it. If that's something you want to do, go out there and do it. I feel like now would be the perfect time for you to help up humanity in that way. So I feel like everyone's going to step up a level. I feel like everyone's stepping up in their spirituality. I feel like everyone's starting to really start to build that vibration and go higher and higher and higher to your highest and best potential, right? Because we're all trying to reach that, right? We're all trying to reach that highest potential, whatever that is. And sometimes it's not seeable. We have to trust it, if that makes sense, because sometimes we definitely can't see it. We can't, sometimes we as humans, we like to get our little pad of paper and we like to come up with a plan that says 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is how we're going to do it. And the universe says, no, just put it out there and don't worry about how it's going to happen. Keep making efforts to how it's going to happen or how you'd like it to happen, and it just unfolds easily for you. We need to get out of our own ways, right? Because, and everyone get out of your box. If you're still in your comfort zone and you're still in your box, it's time to break out and start speaking your truth. Every single one of you that I know that I've seen their name pop up on here, whether you come from wherever you came from over here in my little chat box, you guys are intuitive. You guys are spiritual beings of light. You guys are activated. You guys are ready to go. You guys are ready to help humanity. You guys are ready to help yourselves. You guys are ready to go. It's go time. Okay. That's what I'm hearing in my head right now. It's go time. So whatever go time means for you, it's time to go. Whether it's you need to move, you need to quit your job, you need to find your happiness, it's go time. It's time to get into the go zone and the happy zone. Okay. So whatever that means for you. It's funny how they give me these analogies sometimes in my head, and I'm like, all right, let's just roll with it, because someone out there is going to get it. So you guys are some of the best people in the world, and you guys are out there creating it all over the place, because I know a lot of you guys are from the U.S. Some of you guys might be from somewhere else. It's like spread the love and the joy there. Do not spread fear, spread love and joy. Help open people's eyes to what the truth really is. And once you figure it out, it really helps you connect all the dots from all of your lifetime. You're like, oh my God, that makes so much sense now. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what I mean? So now it's just like things are ready to go, go, go. I feel like energy is going to be picking up right now. And I feel like we're really compressing. Oh crap. I didn't plug myself in. I feel like we're really compressing time. You guys are going to have to let me get mine. Christopher, I'll go get it. You guys hold on or I'm going to lose you. Never mind. Mom, they got it. I don't know what Christopher did with it. Oh, there it is. you didn't lose me this time. I have had that happen where we end up draining my whole battery in an hour. This was full. All right, so I'm back. Whew. Thank you for sticking with me and not killing the battery. All right, awesome. I was like, we didn't want to kill it in the last 10, 11 minutes, right? All right, so we're ready to go. We're back to plugged in. Da, da, da. It's not recognized.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by as we resolve this issue.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today. Share your appreciation to our show hosts by submitting a testimonial for your favorite Goldylocks Productions show.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulties in the Parks household today. Oh my God, that's so funny. I don't even know where to go. That was so confusing how that happened. I got to remember I'm all plugged in next time when I'm ready to go. So let's see, the last 9 minutes. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so everything's all right. I'm back online. We got a few more minutes left. If you guys have any last questions, let me know what they are. Da, 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 da. And hi, everybody. Oh, hi, Sue. Sue's out there too. Nice. And Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Godzilla's got her. I don't know what got me. Ha ha ha. The energy did. When we do this show, I could sit on my computer. I could sit on my computer and do a lot of things when it's fully charged. But we do this show, we suck the energy out of it just like that. You know what I mean? The energy is moving and working and flowing. So with everything that's going on and even technical difficulties, it just happens. You just roll with it, right? You kind of just flow with it. And then I have teenagers being a wise guy over there too. So you got to love kids, right? You just got to love kids. Woo, woo, woo. Any last questions before we get ready to wrap up our day, my peoples? Oh. All right. Help with next steps for Cora. Do you mean the virus or do you actually mean a person? We just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. I don't know. Just go with the flow of that. So anyways, let's see. All right. So there's a lot of creative energy that's flowing in. There's going to be a lot of change that's going to still shift this week. I feel like the next few months are going to be like this. Wow, wow, wow. There's going to be a lot of momentum as I feel like time is compressing. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about when I say this. It's like they are compressing. Time is compressing. Everything is being done very quickly. I feel like we are speeding up this timeline by raising our vibration. So everybody keep your vibration high. Keep your vibration high. All right, I can tap into that. Help with the next steps for Cora. Okay, Cora, let's see. All right, so the next steps for Cora, she needs to, and I feel like it's a she. I feel like it's time for her to break out of her, I feel like they're chains and I feel like they're on her heart. So she's keeping herself locked up for some reason. I feel like she has to let herself flow. And I feel like she put them on herself as like a wall of protection. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like if you see a door and you just want to pile everything in front of it to keep everything on the other side of it. And it doesn't matter what's there. I feel like that all needs to be brought down. I think she needs to do a deep dive into who she really is. And I feel like there's a lot of soul searching going on. I feel like she needs meditation. I feel like that's going to be really helpful about clearing out all that mess because it feels like a major spring cleaning of the heart chakra and of that wall that was built around her. No need to be protected in that way anymore. Let her know she's safe and she will step forward in with love and grace is what they're showing me. So I hope that will be helpful for your Cora. Yes. Which is amazing because once I get on a roll and into someone's energy, they just go, and it's so much fun. I love when that happens because it's not me, it's them. It's everything that's going on and everything that's taking, flying through the air, right? All the energy is flying through the air. And as we are starting to create, right? It's like everything that's starting to create. It's like this, they're showing me again, they're going to show me that snowball coming down the mountain and everything that you're creating, right? It started as this one tiny, small idea, and now it's growing into this beautiful thing that you've always wanted. So now it's like this creativity that you're doing is going to be massive and it's more than you ever desired. So just keep going forward. You guys got this. It's going to be amazing for you guys as we move forward. All right, Kathy, I'll give you a little reading. What's happening, Kathy? Okay. Kathy, I feel like you've been biting your tongue, so I feel like it's time that you start speaking your truth to yourself and to others. I also feel like you're supposed to be writing, maybe writing a book. There's definitely supposed to be some journaling going on just to get the ideas out of your head, get forward with momentum. I feel like there's a lot of change coming for you, but it has to be what you truly desire, not what someone else wants for you. And I feel like there's just like a lot of, and they keep showing me the writing. I feel like I'm doing a lot of writing and I'm writing. So definitely pick up your pen and paper and actually start to write. I don't know what you're writing about, but I feel like it's you, your journal. I feel like I could be automatic writing if you decide you want to connect in that far. There's definitely angels that are communicating with you because now they're showing me these little white flowers that I can see like around you. So just know that you have a lot of energy that's willing to work with you. You just have to step in and start working with it. So I'm going to leave that with you, Kathy. Awesome. Yay, yay, yay. Let's see. We only got about 3 minutes left. You're welcome. And thank you guys for tapping in today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate everything that you guys have going on, everything that you guys are creating, all the magic that you bring to this show and others, and bringing magic into your own life and into your own community and spreading that love and that joy as we're moving forward. And just like they're showing me as like ping, 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 ping. Yeah, definitely check out my website again. I am melissaparks.com. It's always cute to check that out. Let's see, what else would they like me to share with you guys? Because I can feel there's a lot of excitement going on because they're making me like tap the pen. It's like I said earlier, it's go time. So whatever you're ready to go and do, now is the time. This is go time for you. It's time to move forward with your thoughts, your ideas, your actions that bring joy and happiness, that are here to help humanity, that are here to help yourself, that are here to help everybody. They just show me like these like fireworks going off. So you guys are going to bring happiness and joy and excitement to wherever you go. So please, please continue to bring that forward with yourselves. It's amazing, amazing stuff. You know what I mean? It's amazing. So let's see what else is going on. We have one more week left of this month, right? I think this month is running out pretty quick. So July is about, I feel like Christmas in July. So I hope you guys are treating yourselves well. Yeah, and definitely join our Patriots, our Patreon thing, so that you can see our the Monday, the spiritual view, which is a lot of fun. A bunch of psychics get on there and spiritual people that have shows on Goldylocks Productions get together and talk their talk and give their views on different things and whatever. It's always fun. So you guys check that out. You guys check me out and like me on Facebook too. I have a business page and a personal page. You guys can like me there. I share lots of interesting stuff on a daily basis, mostly loving stuff and things to get you to spread your amazing abilities around, you know what I mean? And using your joy and all that creativity you guys have going on. And I'm so excited that you guys tapped in today. And if not today, then I'm glad you guys tapped in on the archives. And they're always there. So go check them out if you need to. If you need, I had one friend that tells me like when she gets going to go off the deep end, she kind of goes and listens to one of my shows and I calm her down. So whatever I do for you, I am thankful that God gave me that ability to be able to do that for you. And I'm glad that we're all making these connections, because these connections that we were making are going to help build that new everything that we have going on in this earth. Thank you, Sarah. It's great, and blessings to all of you. So I'm pretty much going to check out for this week. So I'll see you guys next week. And so that'll be next Wednesday, whatever day that is, next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Find me here for the Joyful Finding Show. And you guys have a fantastic week. Love you. See ya.
Don't want the fun to end? Grab more refreshments, then head over to Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel.
With over 950 archive shows, the fun doesn't have to end.